Okay, folks, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. We are going to hop right into it. I think we've got a few things we can work on today. We're going to kind of see what strikes our fancy, so to speak, right? So the first point, which is great to see. Ooh, what's going on with you? Product stacking. Aha, there we go. Well, first point is product tends to stack if you don't actually use it correctly. Second point is going to be that we can, I believe, set up another row of these on this side that should really start escalating our hydrogen production. And I know this is probably super boring. I apologize for that. I feel like a large part of what we're hitting in the mid game is just like the crushing reality of trying to get a lot of this stuff working properly. So hopefully we're getting into a good place at this point, but the reality is a lot of the mid-game is about shoring up all the mistakes that we've made previously. And I feel like we're really feeling that right now. So hopefully we're getting a little bit closer. Okay, so something I'm going to do now is dump off a few things in one of these chests. I think we get rid of some of these motors. How many are we going to keep? Let's keep, what, 300 of each? Alright, so 1, 2, actually here, let's take 50 back. And then let's dump a few of those. Alright, let's see what this looks like now. Okay, and then we need to pull out some of these guys, which I believe require, yep, it's glass, if I remember correctly. I literally just looked at it, so it shouldn't be a problem, but it's a Monday, folks, so no, it's the prisms. I see. Whoopsies. Put that back. You, and there we go. And the good news is that the coils stack, so you don't have to worry about those as much. There we go. Alright. You. 25, that's it. Well, here, let's... Man, one of these days we're gonna fix the soil pile, but clearly it's not today. I'll tell you that much. Okay, looks like we need more of these. Really? Not close enough. Let's see how that goes. And let's circuit boards. Boom. We're just gonna make a ton of these, right? Alright, now it's prisms again. Really? Oh. It's not getting far. These guys. What are you again? Coils, some sort, magnetic coils. Yeah. Well, we don't have enough to do. Boom. More. Insatiable need for these coils. Alright. Now at least you're back to something else. Alright, cool. That's a solid first go. We're gonna ditch some of this stuff. Okay. I think it's fine holding on to that. We have some prisms we don't need. I'm just going to... Actually, let's go put them back. Because I seem to recall we are not full up on prisms. There we go. Okay. So the good news is we are making a lot of these. So we should be able to start in line relatively soon. Let's see how long it takes us. I'm slightly annoyed at this whole situation. Yeah, let's not do that. We have them. Why... Sometimes I just do not understand this. Well, don't start doing that. Here, yeah, make a few. It's first in, first out. First in, last out, rather. Not always as helpful as it seems, but that's okay. So we're gonna let it go ahead and make those. I don't think it's worth trying to produce these things, these plasma exciters. Like, we could set something up to do that, but it just does not feel like it's worth the time, because I think this is hopefully one of the few times we're actually gonna do this. You know, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we're making a few more, and then we'll set it up to go for the rest of them. Yeah. All right, let's give it a second. What we can do instead is look at how we might set this up. Okay. In terms of the offset, I think that is solid. So let's just set that down there. here, that's going to collide with something. Well, here, let's tighten this up just a little bit. There we go. This helps. Cool. So this will go all the way down here. Yeah, we'll go as far as down as we can actually here. There we go. We'll just run this along. Actually, we can literally just go right there. As long as we split things correctly, we shouldn't run into any issues here. Okay, so the deal is, on this side, with the graphite coming out on the far loop, is that? Yep, that is accurate. We have all these set up to just split the hydrogen out. That's what we want to do here. Filter out hydrogen. Okay. And we're just going to proof of concept this right here. There we go. Perfect. Well, we'll just run this along for the fun of it. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're making the last few, and then we'll queue up the rest of these. Alright, we're going to break up this line a lot, obviously, as we have this next set through, but just kind of get it started. And it's been making all this stuff, so awesome. Little set to kind of work through. Cool. Alright, are you going to get all the issue out? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, well here, let's, we'll just pull that off, honestly, right now. It's gonna make this way easier. I'm just gonna set down all these right now. What? Did I miss something up here? Something weird going on this one, huh? What's going on there? Oh, interesting. We are now providing enough hydrogen. Okay. Well, let's cut a few of those down. Oops. Crap. Put that hydrogen in there, obviously. This one delete, this one delete. Alright, let's queue the rest of these up. At least get some stuff out of storage. There we go. Alright, we got way more space. Back the rest of this stuff up. Alright. Just go back in there. Just get deleted because I don't care. Alright, so this is going to start an interesting conversation. I wonder, what if we do something a little bit crazy? Let's do this. And what we're going to do instead is filter, not oil, whoops, shit, graphene down there. And now, this isn't really going to help that much, I see. We'll see what happens. Nope, this is dumb. I'm already telling you right now, this is dumb. And we instead want to do that. Okay. So let's see if we've run into any issues over here yet. I hope not, but we shall see. Oh, you know what? No, because it's getting no, it's not getting automatically sorted out there. Let's see what happens. Well, clearly nothing that bad is happening. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so the real question is, how can we inject hydrogen back into the system? I think potentially what we could do is come over here and actually run a line of hydrogen out here and over, just so that we're constantly injecting this with hydrogen. This one, we could run right through here, force our hydrogen out. Yeah, let's try this. So my theory So we then run, as I was saying before, this will go down here. Pull this out. Then, you know what, we're not going to have enough space to get over this. Let's just see. Because realistically, what we want to do is get, yep, over here. And then do this. So now, let's try this and see what happens. This is not doing anything, it's just... ooh, that is problematic. Yep, that is not what we want to be doing. There we go. Well, it looks like it doesn't actually matter, it's just going to take anything. So that is actually really interesting, I did not know that at all. There's no reason for us to split these out if they're going into the same... I mean, that's kind of huge, right? Is that not? I had no idea. Okay then. So really, the only reason it's worth splitting them out is to send hydrogen back into this loop. So that's good to know. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. And this is set to prioritize, right? Yeah. Doesn't really matter, but alright. So let's, so theoretically what should happen is we should just have a 100% hydrogen loop here, and we're going to shoot all the excess off. So it's actually going to be kind of similar to how we build out our deuterium production. I'd be really curious to see if this actually works. Okay. Work. Okay. So let's go in and just drop our power in where needed. There we go. Lack of material. Oh, okay. Well, here, let's. We can definitely get that out of the way. This is the real question of what point. So it only will kick this in when our hydrogen loop is totally filled. This, I think, let's not do that anymore because that was clearly problematic. I see, that was backing all this up. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Now I know. Let's go through, drop our splitters where needed. Whoop, nope. Yeah, let's just get rid of that entirely because the whole problem is going to be that we need to split hydrogen out that way, and we need to make sure that it's done before we deal with this. Alright, hopefully that doesn't screw everything up later. The good news is though, actually what we could do is instead of routing this all through here, let's fix this, and instead we'll just route it through the back here, and this will automatically do the sorting. So if we run into any problems, we're going to resort them here anyways. So kind of get that extra gut check there. And actually, we don't even have to bother with these, because if we're going to sort them all out there, then yeah, we don't have to worry about it at all. We'll just use that sorter. And all this will go just a little bit faster. Let's test this proof of concept before we get too gung-ho about it, but I think conceptually this shouldn't be an issue. Oh, whoops. Ha. Gotta let the drones finish building it. There you go, little guys. Beautiful. Okay. Yep. Awesome. Works just great. So if we run into any issues with capacity on this line, then we can worry about it. But other than that, it seems good. Alright. So cut one here. We can just go through and set everything up, hopefully. I think we are going to run probably into some jamming as the line first gets set up, but as everything kind of unstacks, essentially, we run into any issues. Okay, so blast these down. I think we're going to start to run into those that do not have the grabbers. Yep, okay. So you are going to need this and that. Oops. There we go. Yeah, these just got somehow off. I'm not really sure what happened on these. It's all working out okay, obviously, but it does seem odd. We'll just mimic that down here, because when we do put new ones in, then we don't have to worry about changing the pattern. There we go. Here is actually one space we do have to delete some things because we need to put a splitter right here. And let's connect this up first because we need to split out hydrogen before we connect anything else. There we go. Cool. Alright, so then you're going to come down here. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that one for now, just because we know it's going to cause problems. Let's see how much more hydrogen we're actually making. This one does have... Oh, no, it's good. Okay, never mind that. Alright, so we're definitely getting more done. Oops. Buddy. Okay. So starting to get a little bit of a jam here, but I think hopefully that's okay, because hopefully what we should be seeing is that any excess is just going to be coming down this road. Actually, now that we've done this, yeah, basically what we're doing is creating this totally self-fulfilling loop here. We're pulling out any excess on this aisle, but realistically, most of our excess is now coming from here. Let's see. Alright, we're starting to build a small storage. My issue is more with the graphite. We will have to take care of that at some point, but it doesn't have to be today. Well, here, actually, we can take care of that right now. No. Back in. There we go. So what we want to do here, set up one of these, do this, and then figure out how we can set the right rate so that we never fill up on graphite. We do this. No, this doesn't work. this line. Oh, well, here. All right. Okay. Looks like this is sufficient. So this is just this is the trash mod. If y'all aren't familiar with it, shit. There we go. This is the trash mod. If you aren't familiar with it, what you do is you just set your capacity for automation down to 0, and it will automatically trash excess. So, kind of basically what this prevents me from doing is just having to build huge stacks, right? Kind of like over with the Deuterium fuel rods, if you remember correctly. We had those huge stacks that we're not really using over here. I wanted to avoid doing this. Interesting. We're actually running at a net negative on our fuel cells. Which means we're running at a net negative on a Deuterium. Alright, let's activate another flow of Deuterium right here. To do that, I think we're going to have to cut this up real quick. I know. Let's load this in, oh, there we go, load that in. And then we're going to have to go down here. See how that goes. And again, we're going to actually ensure that we're sending most of it this way. And then we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, we should start getting some Deuterium production out here. Yep, it'll run through there. Definitely don't need this huge thing. Actually going to remove all that. There we go. Just going to send it all through there. We'll send one holding tank because we don't need any more because that's ridiculous. Okay. Awesome. So we are starting to see these get all plugged up there, which is exactly what we want to see. Okay. Why are you unhappy? Product stacking. Why is that? It's because I did not give you... Okay. So this is kind of what I expected to see. Is because we are jamming this with graphene, we're not getting the same efficiency out of here. So I think what we are going to want to do is actually separate these the same way we did last time. We're just going to have to be a little bit careful in terms of how we do that. So what I'm going to do is actually disconnect all of these. And let's pull this out a little bit. Come on. And then do the same deal that we did back there. 1, 2, 3. We're going to connect these up first. Whoops. There we go. So that we can say right now they're going to filter out hydrogen in the front row. There we go. So now, hook this up. Hook this up. Should be running into issues. Right, so we're just going to slowly do this for all of them. Sever all of these right here. Do this set. And just continue. Ooh, actually, I see. Let's take this a little bit closer. I think that definitely seems nicer. Let's do that. What are you colliding with? Building. How on earth is that different? Whatever. Okay, so again, just have to make sure we're connecting this properly. All these are hydrogen. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Alright, busy work episode apparently, right? That's okay. Hopefully, what this is setting us up for is long-term success with our hydrogen, because everything else seems to be taking freaking ever. So hopefully we'll have much better success with our hydrogen at this point. Alright, you go down there. There we go. Just real proof of concept. Alright, whoops. Let's go do this first. Alright, hydrogen please. this. It's actually going to run into here. There we go. This one will run around. There we go. I can actually already hook this up right now. There we go. Right. And boom. Cool. Right, so hopefully this helps with the flow because it removes the graphite, or graphene, whatever the hell this is, earlier. Hopefully this leads us to not get as clogged up. It'll just be the hydrogen that's clogging. And you know what we can actually do? We're going to get really crazy. Boom. There we go. Now we have a full loop. Actually, don't know if that's helping us. We shall see. We're still not getting to a point. What if we do this? See if this actually does anything. So this gets more hydrogen out of the system, but we'll see. It will only become an issue because we're still getting the product stacking. Why? Hold up. Oh, we're getting product stacking. What the heck is that? It's a weird bug. So we're getting the product stacking because we didn't hook anything up, apparently. You guys are mad because you are actually getting product stacking. Oh, because we didn't hook this up. Jeez. Okay. Hopefully everything's actually working at this point. Okay. So, this is again kind of what we expected to see. I don't know if this is actually going to work. This is the real question. Is if this is actually going to work. Let's pull that out. Because I don't think that's actually helping anything. Running this. Okay. So all of our hydrogen, again, running through all these and splitting off here. Actually, maybe what we do is just pull this. Oops, right down there. I think these can probably coexist. It's basically the exact same thing, so don't worry about it too much. Alright, just want to see a solid build up here. Looks like this is all running smoothly for the most part. So again, we're just going to see stacking here. I think that's fine. Because again, as soon as it stacks here, it spits excess throughout one of these. Actually, you know what? We don't even... No, we do conceptually need this. I was about to say, we don't really even need this if this were earlier in the circuit. Alright. I'll be the first to say, I know this isn't, like, incredibly designed. So we're starting to see the stacking here. I see. It's because there's too much hydrogen in this system. It is backing. How can we prevent that? Well, what if we do this instead? Does this help? What's the actual hydrogen problem? Is the problem we're just not removing it out of the system fast enough? Let's find out. We'll give it a second. Actually, here, we'll even speed it up. Let's see if this gets us anywhere. Hoping to see it start to unstack on some of these, but I'm not overly optimistic. Okay, well, we can at least run really, really fast. What is the issue here? It's all barreling through really, really quickly. But, there, okay, there we go. Now we're finally starting to clear up a little bit. Okay. Now, and it is prioritizing in that direction. We're still not getting enough. That's the real problem. What if we just split it down the middle? Again, do we end up seeing our product stacking the way we've talked about? Hopefully we're not. If we do, then maybe we need to actually export hydrogen out right here so that we have both systems running through this circuit. I think we'll be okay though. And I love this extra fast speed. This is great. Still not seeing the hydrogen stacking over there. Hopefully we can see. Not quite there. It's actually crazy to me that we can't even provide enough hydrogen to fuel our deuterium at this point. And we don't have any deuterium stocked up, even though we're really, really close here. Getting all these guys maxed know what? Let's just pull one of these out. I don't think we need that many. Let's be real. There we go. I'm just gonna dump some of this stuff in here. Oops. I guess I can't. Never mind, because I suck. Alright, this is starting to get clogged up again. Okay. Let's create a bit of a breakpoint here. Alright, we're going to slow this down. And I think that we want to create an offshoot here. And this is going to run up into here. Alright, so let's do that real quick. We're just going to create all this. And then pull this over. Set up something that makes sense here. There we go. Over. Cut it down. There we go. This will run right in there. Really? There we go. Right in there. Alright. Keep building. Cool. So this should fix a lot of those issues. I don't know why I even put this in. That doesn't really need to be there. This is going to look way cleaner anyways. Take that. Myself from 3 minutes ago. There we go. Dump this excess hydrogen right there. Booyah. Okay. So, feeling a lot better about where we're at now. And we are starting to see some reef stacking over here, which seems to be a good sign. I actually think at this point we could do this. Let's see what happens if we do this, because the whole point is that we need to stack the inputs. So now we're still getting hydrogen out here. So let's see how this goes. Interesting. Let's run a little bit faster. See what we get. We are going to see consistent stacking here, it looks. Slowly but surely. Maybe we aren't going to get there. I think we will. But relatively confident about this. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Alright, well, worst case scenario. We are still producing enough hydrogen to at least stay afloat here. I can tell you that much. That's basically where we're at. So we'll keep messing around with this. If we run into issues, we can fix it. But ultimately, at this point, we are now creating more hydrogen than we were. We can safely say. And we're also creating more deuterium than we were. We can safely say. So that might also be contributing. We are seeing positive gain on deuterium now. That's really what I was hoping for. So hopefully, these systems should now be working again. Awesome. Which means these systems should now be working again. So that was starting to get a little bit concerning as far as the gravity lenses go. This is, of course, an obscenely slow process. We have one additional arc flyer that we can throw down here. Maybe we'll do that just in case. Oh, using MK2s here. Alright, let's extend these. There we go. Oh, you want power now, is it? I see. Enough of your absurd demands. How are we powering the rest of these? Oh, alright. Right there's not gonna reach. Nope. How about that? There we go. This is clearly not a sustainable process. We're gonna have to do something differently here. Do we have any more? We do have a few more of these. I wonder if we want to run something around back. Is this like a legitimate problem? It's kind of a question, right? I don't think it would hurt to produce more of these though. So let's see. Is this? I have no idea if this is the right distance or not. Oh my gosh, did we just wing the right distance? I think that we did. How close can we get? Right there? Alright. this all the way down. One more. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks so gross. Let's not do that. This is gonna be better. It's not. Oh, it is better. It is better. I'll take it. Well, here, actually, in that case, let's just run this right in here. There we go. Much nicer T-shaped junction. Awesome. All right, we'll just throw a few more of these down. Really? I'm just gonna be that way. Oh, I see. It's colliding with the. Okay. That is a problem now. That. Oh, we don't have any more. Okay. Well, no worries. Run this out here. Just to leave ourselves a little bit more space, right? We don't really need those. Throw a few of these in the back. Okay. Yep, we're using all MK2s here. Awesome. We have to worry too much about using any of these components excessively, just like how many we have of most of them. Really? There's no? We shall see. Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break here. Hopefully we've just done some good hydrogen work. Oh, what are you upset about? Oh, your product stacking. That is... Yeah, we're not going to be able to fix that, so we're just going to get rid of you. I feel badly, but that is the truth. Cinch these up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so again, we're not seeing like great hydrogen, but it's better than it has been, so hopefully we'll start to see kind of a net positive flow as we let this run. And we're supporting our Deuterium factory, so that's going okay. I think in the next episode, what we might also do is try to make a few more of these. We do need to create a few more full accumulators, but we have those on Algebra 2. So we might potentially make a few more orbital collectors and see if we can boost our hydrogen production that way. Because if we look at our logistics stations, we just look at our collectors, they have some hydrogen in them, but clearly not enough. So it is weird though. Most of them have about 1,000 in there. I wonder if we're actually seeing this. Can we actually check and see if we're seeing supply ships going to take hydrogen? Oh, this is cool and new. Didn't know that was going to show up. Huh. I like it. So yeah, I'm just trying to see. All right, so we are seeing ships stop at those planetary collectors and grab that that hydrogen. So that seems like a good sign to me. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Appreciate your time and have a great rest of your evening.